10 Facts You Might Not Know About Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls, which featured a young mother-daughter pair who lived in a small town where everyone seemed to talk a mile a minute, began airing on the Warner in 2000. 7 years of pop culture references and family drama later, it finished its run on the CW on May 15, 2007. Though it would return nearly a decade later via Netflix. Here are 10 things you might not know about the original series. 1. The show was inspired by a trip that creator Amy Sherman Palladino was on. The trip took her through the small town of Washington, Connecticut, where she stayed at an inn. "We're driving by, and people are slowing down saying, 'Excuse me, where is the pumpkin patch?'" she recalled. Within 24 hours, she had worked out the show and written some of the pilot's dialogue. 2. Liza Weil, who played Paris, originally auditioned for the part of Rory. She was told that if the show got picked up, Amy Sherman Palladino had an idea for a part that she wanted to write specifically for Weil. She struggled with the part at first, saying, "It was scary to be a judgmental, mean girl." 3. Alexis Bledel had never acted before she was cast. Before she played Rory, Bledel's only role was as an uncredited extra in Wes Anderson's Rushmore. She was a student at NYU who was modeling part-time when she decided to try her luck and audition for the show. Other jobs she was applying for at the time: waitress and census taker. 4. One of the show's hallmarks was fast talking. The production had to completely adjust to accommodate this style of dialogue. Normally, one page of a screenplay accounts for 1 minute of screen time. But for Gilmore Girls scripts, a page was about 20 to 25 seconds. There were also fewer close-ups than on shows with regular pacing, and they often reshot scenes to lose a mere few seconds of time. 5. The end of the show. In 2006, Sherman Palladino announced that they would not return to the show for season 7. They released a statement that said, "Despite our best efforts to return and ensure the future of Gilmore Girls for years to come, we were unable to reach an agreement with the studio, and are therefore leaving when our contracts expire at the end of this season." Later, Sherman Palladino would explain that she was particularly frustrated by the CW network not allowing the pair to hire more writers. 6. Coffee cups did not contain coffee. Both Lorelai and Rory were known as voracious coffee drinkers, but their cup weren't full of coffee. According to Vanity Fair, since they both disliked coffee, their cup were typically filled with water or soda instead. 7. Not a real town. Gilmore Girls Stars Hollow is not a real place after all. But it is based on similar small towns in Connecticut, and the series creators' affinity for the small town fantasy. 8. The food at Friday night dinner was not as tasty as you'd think. One of the mainstays of the show was the Gilmore family's Friday night dinners. According to CNN, these were Graham's favorite scenes to film, but she said that the food typically wasn't very good. 9. Lane's boyfriend Dave went to California, and actor Adam Brody left the show for the OC. If you've watched Gilmore Girls, and were also a general fan of teen shows in the 2000s, you may have noticed that Adam Brody played Lane's boyfriend Dave. He was only on the show for a few episodes before his character, Dave Rogalski, left Stars Hollow to go to college in California, and in real life, Brody left the show to star on the new California-based teen series The OC. 10. Bloopers. A few supporting actors played more than one character on the show. When viewers watch Gilmore Girls for the first time, they might think that they're seeing double because several supporting actors played more than one character throughout the series. For example, Sean Gunn first appeared as Mick the DSL installer on episode 2. He was Swan Guy on episode 3, before he eventually became the series' regular Kirk. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell to be notified of new videos.